We have I don't know, 7?
Yeah, 8 cameras. Wow, including one facing us.
Because we are not running on, we're just using like, so it doesn't support 8 running at the same time. And when the weather is hot, it becomes cranky and it's not connecting and it can't turn off by itself. Yeah, so we have to keep it to like 6. Yeah, and then when we need, we change everything. Using those on.
Yeah. But I think the back angles get the whole more interesting ones. Yeah.
Yeah. That's right. It's too hot. So we have to put in like a small little fan in there. So we built these things, small little fan to like.
The same when I record with my Canon, it's an off after 10 minutes.
Yeah. And then it stopped.
Yeah,
I know. Yeah. So I was told you're doing a lot of media.
Yeah, I do TV production in Europe.
Oh, okay.
And I work in Obi-Wan and I control several cameramen.
Oh,
30 seconds.
Okay, I see.
All around Europe.
Okay, and in Singapore, you're also doing that?
Now I just find a way to
30
work in
seconds.
TV production.
Oh.
It's a small world
Okay.
just find one job in like.
Alright, we're gonna resume the games pretty soon. 10 seconds to the start. We're looking at the semi-finals games.
Okay, I hope you get more
Radical
jobs.
Pixies versus West Coast Imperia. This is
Okay, I'll get back to
the
this.
first semi-final game.
Alright, the Radical Pixies are playing against Imperia. One player from Radical Pixies run out of the field. I think that's Jerusha. So that means there's actually a gap right now on the Dorito side. Both teams are playing extremely well this weekend on Sunday, and I'm sure they have come so far. They are not going to give it to make it easy for the opposing team to win. Another player gets out from Imperia. So I think it's Ensign walking out of the field. Wait, hang on, let me see. Can't really get a glimpse of the player though. Yes, I'm right, it's Ensign. Ensign walking out of the field. So the snake is pretty much open. That's opening right now. And Jane is in the God Tower.
Yep.
So it's just a matter of time that she decides that she might want to dive in and make full use of the snake pathway. Xiao Wu is watching down the snake side, of course. And over at the other side of the camp, I'm seeing Fida holding the fort in the Radical Pixie center back. Oh, she got shot out too. So she's coming out the field. I think got shot by Xiao Wu because I can hear Xiao Wu shouting G2, G2. So Xiao Wu moves into the snake bunker, the God bunker right now. He's posing himself up, rolling paints, getting himself ready to jump in. And of course he's backed by a back player so that he has a little bit of advantage if he wants to go into the snake. Jane and the girls a little bit cautiously.
Yep.
They shot out one player on the Dorito side. I think that's either Brendan or Don. Yep, that's either Brendan or Don. I can't recognize him from my angle over here, but he's walking out the field for sure. So the game now is down to 3 against 3. So 3 versus 3. So we've been playing a total of more than 32 games the whole entire morning, starting from as early as 7:45 until now. So you're looking at like what, more than easily 9, 7, 8 hours of streamcast. And we would like to also take this opportunity to do a shout out to our partners, Stream PB, GI Sports, for supporting the event, for giving us the ability to bring this across to everyone. And hopefully if you are watching at home, please help us to like and help us to share. That's all that we're asking from you, and that is for you to help us to spread this love to the rest of the other people from around the region.
Yep, shout out to our media as well. We have King Ang Images, we have Zoc Photos, and we have Snake Runner Films. So do like the page and check out their photos and videos when they come out.
So there was a trade-off by Iron. Iron came up and shot someone off. Now Jane is the only sole player in Snake 1. She's not in a good position. Two players running out. Oh, and she's out. She's out. So I would guess that instead of charging up the Dorito side, maybe Iron could have done is to hold the line a little bit. But it might not be that bad that they're losing at this time, 3 minutes and 19 seconds left, because there's more than enough time for them to come back and claim a point.
Point to West Coast.
Given that it's a girls team, I'm looking at maybe they're a little bit more defensive. Maybe they are not as fast as the boy in terms of running into bunker. So they would definitely need more time for them to win the game if they want to. And 3 minutes and 19 seconds is a good time to come back and tie the game. So let's see what they have. Now over here, Red Fraction against Red West is two teams that are brother and sister team basically, and both teams are right now playing against one another in the field, vying for the first position going into the finals. So it's going to be a tough one because one of these teams is going to not go to the final and play in the third and fourth. So who would it be? Would it be Red West or would it be Red Fraction? We'll see how this team play.
Red West is definitely doing better in qualifying than the Red Faction. But Red West just lost a body, getting shot off the break, trying to get into the
That was a good laning, you know. 2 shots, one on the back, one on his face. That means they have already decided to go shoot him out. Waza got shot out. Wow, that's a big bonus for the team.
Alright, so Red West are losing 2 players early, down to 3 players. Two on the Dorito side, 1 on the Snake Tempo.
Oh, what a waste by Nicholas. What a waste. What a waste. He was moving up and he's undecided. He wants to go. He wants to check out the best lane. And when the window was there for him to move up, he decided to hold back a little bit. And therefore, because of that, he got shot, you know, while trying to make that final bomb. And Wendy on the other side decided to come up into the field without realizing that he's actually very far away from his last 3 players. And therefore, being a Lone Ranger, he couldn't last the game at all. On the Dorito side, we are seeing Gabby as well. Gabby is in the Dorito 1 right now. And Gabby is playing for the Red Sevens on the Dorito side. He used to be playing on the center back for Raging Phoenix, but now he's playing on Dorito side. Gabby is slowly moving his way up, as you can see him on the screen. And somebody's going to come bunker him. Pop! Yep. And Gabby walks out of the field.
Yep, I think there's a trade though.
And that was a trade-off by Nelson. So Nelson came up, traded with him. I think the game is down to 2v2 with Dean and Z. Oh, Z gets shot. So it's 2v1. Well, Red Fraction used to be have an upper hand, but now it seems like the game is the paintball god is starting to slant towards the Red West team. Yes, and Hong Si take the final shot on Dean as he moves up to the field, not noticing that there's actually a player. And both Lucy and Hong Si are still alive in the field, taking their time, bleeding the time for sure. And of course, on the other side of the camp, they are still wondering like, what's happening, you know? Like, should we throw the towel? Should we not throw the towel? Should we wait a little bit? What should we do? So, yes, finally, they have decided to throw the towel. So, towel is thrown. Point goes to Red West with 4 minutes, 23 seconds left in the game.
Point approved. 1 minute.
Points to Red West.
We can see how the game changed.
Red Fraction 0. Minutes and 19 seconds.
Losing on the stick position. Then Nicholas came out. They still have an upper hand. Nicholas gets shot. They still have an upper hand. And then eventually when
Wait, just went down. Mike went down, then yours went down. Sorry, trying to get the mic
30
back up. I
seconds.
think the mics just went down. Problem with USB.
Seconds.
so if you can hear me, please let me know.
10 seconds.
Let us know on the chat as well. Yes, you're right. It's going to be a very exciting semi-final game. Imperia against Radical Pixies right now.
Right,
Jane
so
gets
back-
shot off the break, so that's very little things that they can do. Fida gets shot on the break as well. So two players walking out of the field. That is not looking too good for Radical Pixies at this moment. But Iron tries to field to the stick side, which is a very good move. She has to stop the stick from coming. Ensign is not. Oh, and I think Ensign shot her as well. So Ensign's going to blast off to the Dorito back player. And Jerusha gets shot. So it's like a massacre out here.
Tower.
It's definitely a massacre out here. All five players alive. Tower is thrown by Radical Pixies.
Point approved.
And all five players getting shot as they walk out of the field. That is a very quick point for them. A very quick point.
Yep, very quick point. Very aggressive. Big push down the snake. 2 points.
Oh,
for
Royston is back in the field again. Let's see what else this old bird has to offer.
30 seconds.
So West team has a point. Fraction needs to work something out if they are hungry to go to the finals.
20 seconds.
Something must happen now for them. And it's not going to be easy.
10 seconds.
Oh, Royston got Adam out. That's one kill by Royston. Wow.
Done. Look at him moving up the center.
2 kills by Royston. Wow. Look at that. 2 kills by Royston. He's going for the third. Is he? Or is he not? 3 kills by Royston. Wow, look at this guy go. Oh, he himself got shot on the loader as well. So Royston's walking out the field. Z gets shot. So it seems like Red West, all they need to do is send out some dogs. Yeah. So it's like he has a cooldown period. He can only play for that long. So maybe like 1 minute of energy left, and then now he needs to recover, like get his mana back, find his mojo. And yes, time is still running down, and these guys are taking their time, checking the field. So it's either they press the buzzer to claim that point, or the time is going to be run down with players alive by the Red West team. Not sure if there's any more players in Red Fraction, but I'm sure the coach have all these things in mind. He knows what he's doing. 2 minutes and 45 seconds left. Yes, tower is thrown.
Tower.
Tower thrown by Red Faction.
So that was
Point
effective.
approved.
Send out Royston, make 3 kills, come back, get himself composed again, and that's how Red West is playing into the game.
41 seconds, 2 minutes and 41 seconds. Current score, Radical Pixies 0, West Coast Imperial 2.
So Radical Pixies, right now they are 2 points down. West Coast Imperial, of course, having the upper hand, and it's just a matter of time that if the
30
West Coast
seconds.
Imperial decided to sit and bleed down 2 minutes and 41 seconds, then there's really nothing much to fight for Radical Pixies. So these girls are
20 seconds.
going out it's either a do or die right now for them. If they win a point, there's still another point to play. If they lose this point, you know, they
10
can
seconds.
basically call themselves home.
So it comes confusion in the Imperial camp. Seems like they wanted to change the gun the last minute, but they managed to do so. So they still managed to get it in time. You're losing a body.
Oh, that's running to a death. That's running to a
Yeah,
death.
she didn't know
Yeah,
where the
that's
players
like-
were.
That's like, okay, I'm here, please shoot me. I think Javin could have played a little bit more cautious, given that the advantage is there. You know, hold the game a little bit, get the back players to come and support her, instead of doing all this by herself. It's going to be difficult to do this alone. So definitely she needs some support. Now Jane is going to come up and she's going to try and work with Annie on the other side of the field. And both of them are trying to pin down Xiao Wu with 60 seconds left.
1 minute.
So yeah, Xiao Wu went into a strategically good bunker. So he goes into the corner and he gets shot. So Jane is running up to the field to press the buzzer. Well, 45 seconds left to the buzzer. And let's see if the ref waves her clean. But there's a good partnership between her and Annie. I felt that Yati was a little bit
Yeah, Yati was all
in her
at the
own
back.
world at the back of the field. She could have come up a little bit to support and could have closed the game much earlier. 3 against 1 would give them much more room rather than two against
1 minute.
2 against 1. 3 against 1 would be better.
Points
But of
awarded
course,
to Radical Pixies.
when Xiao Wu
Radical
moved
Pixies
to the
1,
corner of the field, he puts himself in a
West
good
Coast
position
Imperial 2.
because all he needs to do is to just
Same
lock
time
down
remaining
one
for
side
Red
of the
Fraction
field.
and Red West, 2
And,
minutes and 44 seconds.
luckily
2
enough,
minutes
the
and
girls came
44
back,
seconds.
Capitalized
Current
on
score, Red Fraction
that, squeezing
0,
into the corner,
Red West 2. Game
and
time 2 minutes
managed to
and 44
clinch a
seconds.
point with 45 seconds left.
Gentle reminder to all teams, during the game, no coaching, cheering,
30 seconds.
no coaching, cheering, jeering, or clapping during the game.
20 seconds.
Yeah, call for medic.
Ten seconds.
Wow. One player from faction gets shot. Second player from faction gets shot. Wow, this Red West is on fire, man. Wow, these guys are on fire. These guys are coming back to try and claim a point back. And they're playing really hard at this moment from what I can see. And it seems like they are playing a defensive stand, not knowing that they have actually shot 2. So they have to make it count as well right now, if they are hungry for the last point, because the last point will put them in a 3-0 advantage, and that will be end of the game, and these guys will be through to the finals. But let's see if they are willing to go and make that happen. So that's Nicola running to the corner. And Nicola gets shot, so he's like, okay, I'm shot, I'm going out of the field. And it opens up the whole entire field right now. Players are charging up the center. And Waza is running. And Hongxi is still crawling, you know. It's like the game is over and Hongxi is still like, okay, I'm still fighting the war because I didn't know that the World War II is over. So, yeah, that's just going through his mind. He's like, I need to be fast, but the game is already over, you know. So, yeah, that's what he's doing right now. That's, imagine all the thoughts going through his mind. So, 3-0. 3-0 would mean that Red West now goes through to the finals, and they are in the finals.
5 seconds. 5 seconds. Current score: Radical Pixies 1, West Coast Imperia
1 minute.
West Coast Imperia 2.
So congratulations to the Red West team,
5 seconds.
because these guys have just booked themselves a place in the finals.
Finally.
And they'll be proud and going back to tell everyone that, look, we are now in the finals, so thank you for that. And they took it off their own sister team, Red Fraction, so I'm not too sure how this is going to sing well for everyone. Yeah, I'm going to stir a little bit of dirt over here.
30 seconds. Seconds.
Time out taken by Radical Pixies.
So Radical Pixies now, they are taking a timeout. And we want to see that
1 minute.
Red Pig.
30 seconds.
Yeah, Royster is like, when can we get this over?
20 seconds.
So, okay, we are in. We're left with 45 seconds left in this game.
10 seconds.
Radical Pixies down a point.
Oh, so the whole entire
Jane gets
camp
brought
of
out.
Radical Pixies are walking off the field. And 3 players are already,
Three players
or
already
4 players.
walking out.
They are only left with Jiaping, who's in a snake, struggling for her life right now. She's the Lone Ranger, and she's still holding the fort, and she got shot on the pack. She lifts up her marker, walking out the field, and that means that Imperia, West Coast Imperia, is now going through to the finals.
Over.
And time runs
So
out.
congratulations to the West Coast Imperia for heading into the finals. So these guys will be playing against Red West.
Set now and void. Final score: West Coast Imperial 2, Radical Pixies 1. Game over. We'll now go for a short.
Yeah, we're going for a short 10 minutes break, and when we come back, we'll be playing the final 2 games. So make sure you stay tuned to join us in the games, because the finals will be coming up very shortly.
Alright, so third and fourth will be Radicals, Pixie versus Red Faction. And in the finals, we've got Imperial versus Red West.